Every time that I try to describe the beauty of the Azores, I'm committing a crime. It's impossible to describe in words. If you want to know something about the Azores, you have to really visit. The Azores are a unique piece of something in the world.
The untouched nature of Azores has a huge contribution for the wildlife and marine life here at the archipelago. We have one of the main spots for whale watching in the world. The whale watching, the dolphin watching, the diving with sharks. I think it only happens taking into account the natural spot that we have here.
It all started with a dream of 5 Azoreans that wanted to connect through air travel the remote islands and reduce their isolation. Their ambition led to the creation of the airline, SATA, which has grown into a vital link, fostering economic growth, tourism, and stronger ties between the Azores and the global destinations. We have 2 airlines. One is SATA Azores, created in 1941, and it links 9 islands of the Azores and also goes from the Azores to Funchal. And then we have the Azores Airlines, it started flying in the 90s, and this one links the Azores to the Portugal mainland, to the United States, to Canada, and also we have some flights to Europe.
Sustainable development is one of the main pillars for the tourism strategy of the regional government of the Azores. And proof of that is the certification process of the Azores as a sustainable destination with EarthCheck under the Global Sustainable Tourism Council criteria. This is a very demanding certification. We have already completed 5 years of certification, and the Azores are today the first and only archipelago in the world that have achieved gold certification with EarthCheck under GFTC criteria. So we are recognized as a very sustainable and authentic destination, and tourists who come to the Azores will not just find beautiful green landscapes, they will find these best practices that are implemented.
As the natural flag carrier of Azores, SATA has the main role in assuring the cultural heritage of the Azores. We have a lot of initiatives ongoing. I will highlight the IENVA, that is IATA Environmental Assessment, and it's an environmental certification specific to the airline sector, in which the 2 airlines from SATA Group are the first airlines in Portugal to achieve that important certification.
SATA is also investing in fuel-efficient technologies such as SAF, Sustainable Aviation Fuel, to reduce significantly the carbon footprint and the carbon emissions of the company. Likewise, SATA has also a program in which all the passengers can compensate their carbon footprint and compensate their carbon emissions.
The specific actions that SATA is taking to achieve the sustainability goals, like for example, regarding the carbon emissions reduction of 20% until 2025 and 55% until 2030, are replacing the ground support equipment from fuel to electricity. And beside that, we are also in a process of changing the illumination of the buildings from halogen to LED. In 2021, we had 98 grams of carbon emission per passenger kilometer. In 2023, we had 81 grams, so we reduced from 98 to 81. We are in a path that will lift us to reach the net zero in 2050.
So beyond the natural heritage, both in land and sea, the true nature of the Azores is the human nature. So the people that the visitors can find and make true connections with the Azoreans, their culture and their traditions. In order to remain inclusive and benefit all the sectors of our society, tourism must focus on the well-being of the residents while preserving our cultural heritage and our natural heritage. And secondly, we must promote quality over quantity. We don't want to ever become a mass tourism destination. We must have quality of offer that attracts tourists that value our authenticity, our cultural heritage, the quality of life of residents, and respect what we offer in the Azores.
A few weeks ago, I went to Montreal to visit our immigrants in the diaspora, and they told me, Rui, when you see an Azores Airlines aircraft in the air, we think we are seeing a little piece of the Azores. We feel that we are at home. We are trying to connect the Azores not only between the islands but to the world. It's our mission, and it's what we will keep trying to do, both physically and culturally.